Hi guys, I'm Aurora, I'm a Lost Companion, and it is Friday. Hi, so this week is book recommendation week, which is my favorite week because I love to do book recommendations because I like to have other people read books that I think are good and then tell me if they think they're good because then we have similar views. So I'm going to do some books, and some books are going to be children's books, and some books are going to be books for adults or young adults, and they're just going to be all mixed together. So sorry about that. I really didn't have time to organize them. I'm on a little bit of a tight schedule. So the first book is a book that I don't actually have because I lent it out to a friend. It is called Little Women. I don't know who the author is, but if you Google search Little Women, I can almost guarantee you that you will find out who the author is. If you have not read that book yet and you want to read it, it is at like every library in the world, I think. And there's also another book called Little Men, but I didn't like that as much, so I'm not going to really talk about that as much. And also all of John Green's books ever written other than Will Grayson, which I have not yet read. I don't have them. I lent Paper Towns and Looking for Alaska and Abundance of Catherines into files all out to my friends because I'm trying to make Nerdfighteria vaster. Vaster is a nice word. And the next book is called Peanut Butter and Jeremy's Best Book Ever, which you could say is a book for a kid, but I'm classifying it as young adult because it is written like a comic, and it is about a cat who talks named Peanut Butter and his friend who is a bird named Jeremy who also talks, but it's got sort of like adult themes. That's a weird thing to say about a comic, but yeah, it's got sort of adult themes. Like there's this one time, which I just flipped past, where Peanut Butter is wearing Jeremy's hat, and Jeremy shoots him to try and get it off of him. So yeah, there's that, and it's really good. The next one is Stargirl, which, if you have read Looking for Alaska, which, if you haven't, you should read, is called Stargirl, and it has a very Alaska-esque character, Stargirl. And the next one, which is a children's book, is called Frog and Toad Together, which also sort of goes along with Witch, Goblin, and Ghost as books that I think that you probably read or had read to you as a kid because they're sort of classics, and that I like to go back and read because I think that they're just adorable. And the next one is called Vampirates, which is about these two kids named Connor and Grace, and their dad runs a lighthouse, and when he dies, the government tries to take the lighthouse away from them, and instead of letting that happen, they sail away on this boat that they stole, and Connor gets kidnapped by these pirates who want to kill the vampires, and Grace gets kidnapped by these pirates who are the vampires, which are vampire pirates. It's very exciting. The next one is Kit Kittredge, which is also sort of it doesn't say it on the front, but which is an American Girl book, and is also sort of a classic book that I don't know. I know a lot of people who have read it, even people who don't like books. So I don't know. If you haven't read Kit Kittredge, it doesn't say on the front at all who the author is. Valerie Tripp. That's who the author is. There you go. You can't see it. It's too glary. But yeah. And I really love that book. It's got a lot of short stories in it. And the next one is Harry Potter, which is the best book ever. Well, I don't know about that. But this is 7 because I lent all the other 6 out because, like I said, I'm trying to make people who I know read because they don't. And so those are really good books. I haven't gotten my acceptance letter to Hogwarts yet. Kind of upset about it. I mean, the OWL service is just not doing its job if I haven't gotten my letter yet. So those are my recommendations. Read them if you have not. Sorry I talked really fast, and if you couldn't understand me, yeah, really, really, really sorry about that. I was on a really tight schedule, and I was trying to cram it all into 4 minutes. So, yeah, read those books if you haven't read them yet. Bye!